Welcome. My name is Thomas. I'm here to share this video, learn how to start a tax preparation business. And the way you do that is two ways. You can start this tax preparation business on your own, or you can enlist the help of a mentor and a coach who's already been there and done that, who's already have a program in place to help you fast track your success, to help you shortcut your success, to help you get over all the hurdles and humps and pitfalls that's in the way of starting a business that you have no idea about because you've never done that before. And so if you want to alleviate all the heartache and pain and challenges that befalls new business owners who trying to do them by themselves in this career industry, you definitely want to enlist someone that you know, like, and trust enough that you believe in, who can deliver on the promise that they've made in whatever sales video or whatever sales material that they've presented to you on the results that they say they can help you get, which in most cases, six figures, a lot of people won't see. Not in their first year, their third year, their fifth year, or their 10th. A lot of people will never get to six figures in this industry. But unfortunately, a lot of people use misleading hype to get you to sign up for their programs because they understand you already at a disadvantage because you don't know what they know. You're already at a disadvantage because you don't have the experience to understand that their job is to sell their course to you. And unfortunately, a lot of them don't really care if you make any success at all or make any real money from the program that they've sold you in the first place. Because to make you believe that you're going to make six figures in this industry with a nice, beautiful, awesome program that they present in the video is unrealistic, especially for the brand new person with no prior training experience whatsoever. And I look at these sales videos, I look at the content that's in them, and I give you all that inside my mentorship and coaching program, but I give it to you on a level that's all about what you can handle, what pace you can afford to take, and how willing you are to consume the information, take the action to get the result. The success of your business is going to rely strictly on your efforts. My goal, my job, my responsibility, my desire is to have your best interest at heart. Number one, design this coaching and mentorship program in such a way that's going to cause you to think inside of your business, become resourceful inside your business, be able to go out here and do business eventually on your own, where you no longer need someone to hold your hand because you've gotten the foundation set for success. So the first thing that I do with coaching clients that's brand new with no prior training or experience, well, number one, my YouTube channel is where I pick up all my clients. So people watch my videos and they determine if I'm the one they want to work with. Once they determine that and they're ready to take action, they generally call me up. If I'm available, I answer. If not, I call back. Or they even email me and I reach back out to them. We get on a phone call, and from there, we get on a Zoom call. And from there, the one who has no prior training experience, I will send them over actual publications of the training that they need to learn, the actual forms that they need to learn, and let them ask themselves, is this some information you believe you can handle, learn, and implement inside your tax preparation business? And if they say yes, they believe they can do so, then we move forward with a payment. They either make a one-time full payment, which comes with bonuses, or they can make the payment plan option, which comes with bonuses, and we get started. And from there, ask them their schedule, let them know these are the days that I'm available, what days work for you, and we take action, we get busy. So the first thing you need to do and have in place, because ours made some changes, is now we're using ID.me to create an online account that's going to give you access to the EFIN. The EFIN stands for electronic filing identification number, which is the 6-digit number you need to purchase professional software and register with a third-party bank that collects your tax preparation fees on your behalf. Now, the e-file provider's application is what it's called, but it's linked to you getting the e-file. And so once you have the ID.me account set up, now you have access to the e-file provider's application, which allows you to apply for the e-file. And from there, you have to do fingerprinting. They changed the fingerprinting process to now we click a link on the application that takes us to a whole other website where we register and create an account on that website, and we pick a vendor to go to get the fingerprints done. What I noticed, I'm in Illinois, and I work with people right now, so Jackson Hewitt is one of the vendors that they're using to send you to get the fingerprints done. Because what people don't understand is fingerprint technicians can be anybody. You have no certifications or trainings or licensing on the books to become a fingerprint technician in place, so anyone can get the certifications and the training needed to provide fingerprinting services. And so Jackson Hewitt is one of them. And so from there, once you get your fingerprints done, it generally takes 45 to 60 days. Now, my client, one of them in Maywood, Illinois, she done her fingerprints on October the 5th, and she got her e-file letter in the mail 3 weeks later. So in her case, she didn't have to wait 45 to 60 days. But what we don't want to do is bank on that being the case for everyone. I have another client in Texas. She finally got her e-file. I got a client I'm still trying to work with now, and we having issues with her getting an ID.me account opened up so we can get to the e-file provider's application, which is frustrating. From there, the PTIN is the number you need that we use to sign all tax returns with for federal and state. Back in the day when I first got started, we used to use our 9-digit social security number to put on all tax returns. That became an issue for the tax professionals and tax preparers in the industry, and they reached out to the IRS and said, hey, can we come up with another way to sign these tax returns other than putting our 9-digit social security numbers on all these tax returns? And so they came out with the PTIP system, which stands for Preparer Tax Identification Number. So that 9-digit number, which is it's technically not a 9-digit number, but it's a P with 8 numbers behind it, is what we use to sign all tax returns with in this industry. From there, you want to consult and find somewhere to go for tax preparation training. Now, there's different places you can go for that. But if you're the person that's brand new to getting started and you want to find the most inexpensive way to learn tax preparation, then you got a couple of options. One, if you live in a big city or big populated area, then we have the nationally known vendors like Jackson Hewitt, HR Block, and Liberty that hold tax preparation classes that you can take that can be the most affordable price that you can start with when it comes to learning this. And so to come out with the cheapest way to learn this will be to go through one of those vendors. The next step after those would be going to an institution that has tax preparation training courses inside of it that you can learn from. Now, the income tax school is now called Surgent, the income tax school. They have different training courses for enrolled agents, CPAs. And so if you want to get your professional status that way, that's one of the vendors that I recommend people go to if that's what they're looking to do as far as getting their professional credentials under their belt. And there's a couple of others that I talk about as well to my coaching clients. And so I put together an ebook. I have two. I created one in 2020, which is the actual process that I walk my clients through. And I updated that, which tells part of my story and the process that I walk my clients through, along with links to different resources that wasn't available in the first ebook. And so I'm selling that on Etsy. I'm gonna have the link inside the description of this video where you can go buy the ebook for $37, which will give you access to me to help with the asking. You can pick my brain and ask me any questions or concerns you may have that's gonna help you get started in this industry and I'm going to have discounts on the professional software that I sell to my coaching clients to help them do the work with, because software is the key component that we use to do the work with. So there's so many different software vendors to choose from, and technically the way we decide that for you and with you is by me asking you how much you have for a budget on software. So if you told me you only had $500 to invest in software, then I would show you vendors who fell into that price range. We would request a demo from those vendors. You would check out those demo softwares, and you would decide from there which one was the most A, user friendly to learn, and B, fell into your price range. And so that's technically how that would work. But I have software that's user friendly, easy to navigate, and you have a payment option with me because you're part of my coaching program. And we jump on a Zoom call live where I walk you through a simple return, showing you how easy to navigate through that software. And at the same time, like I said, you have payment options with me because you are part of my coaching program. People who's not part of my coaching program will have to pay the $9.97 outright. And I do discounts and special promotions throughout the year with the software. But for the most part, the retail price is $9.97. So the next phase will be teaching you how to use the software. I also teach a basic tax preparation course myself, where we go live weekly training using Zoom. I send you over practice problems for you to study and train from at home. And that's one option. The second option will be using a third-party vendor, which is the income tax tool that I use to help me with my coaching course, because as my coaching program starts to grow, then it's going to have to become a group coaching process where I'm going to need help with teaching certain aspects of the coaching, of the training that I can't do all by myself once I get to a certain size when it comes to the mentorship and coaching program for people looking to start their own tax preparation business. The next step is choosing resources. Choosing resources can still be tax preparation software. It can still be the software you need or app you'll use where clients can send their tax preparation paperwork over to you in a secure manner. Because the problem is with sensitive data, we don't want to use free emails because they're unprotected. And so we use a secure way to do that. A lot of softwares tend to have apps that we can make available to our clients that they can use. And for the ones that don't, they normally sell a separate secure app that you can purchase to make available to your clients, where they can send and receive information securely to one another, especially when it comes to sensitive information. Sensitive information considered social security numbers, birthdays, bank account information, credit card information. Those are considered sensitive information that you don't want in the hands of the wrong people that's going to do wrong by it. The third-party bank situation is this. A lot of us who get started, majority of our clientele fall into the middle class, low-income families who generally walk away with nice ass refunds, who are not used to paying out of pocket. So since they're not used to paying out of pocket, they go to places like Jack and Hewitt, H&R Block, Liberty, and some independent tax firms where they don't have to pay out of pocket. They can have their fees taken out of the refund. That's what they're accustomed to. So if you don't have that capability of having your tax preparation fees taken out of their refund, then you just lost a customer. And you don't want to put yourself at a disadvantage like that. So I suggest that you register with a third-party bank. So when you land clients that fall into that category, you're able to get your fees out of it. And I tell my people, regardless of you being brand new to this industry, you don't want to lowball yourself, because you can't operate a business successfully and profitably by charging $75 to $100 to $150. That price range is not conducive to running and operating a business of any kind. I don't care if you're at home. I don't care if you have an office. I don't care where you're working from. The bottom line is those price points are no way to operate and run a business, because it won't allow you to become profitable. It won't allow you to scale. It won't allow you to grow your business, because the income that you're going to produce from them low price points is a joke. So don't go there. The next thing we talk about, and I probably mentioned already, is certification and licensing. The certification and licensing will be based on what state you're in. We only have 5 states that has legislation on the books for tax preparers that they must go through in order to do taxes. That's 5 states out of 50. We have no federal legislation whatsoever, but the IRS is working on getting that. So when the IRS successfully finally get some federal regulations in place governing tax preparation in all 50 states, like they tried to do in 2011, it's going to be a game changer to how many people who are going to officially be working in this industry the legit and right way. On top of that, we have so many people under the radar making money from home, but they're not making, but they're not legit because they believe that they're getting over because they're not reporting their money to the IRS. They can't file it on a tax return because you're not considered a real business anyway because you have no EIN number, you have no bank accounts, business accounts, and none of those things that you need to have to be considered a too legit to quit tax preparation service set up in the first place. And the only person you cheat in the long run is yourself because that type of mindset won't allow you to grow and prosper and become who you want to become because it wasn't designed to do that. And so these are the steps and processes that I walk my clients through. And this is just an overview of it. We go more detailed in my coaching program where we talk about payment processors. You want to be able to process debit and credit cards from clients who A, don't get refunds, so they have to pay out of pocket. B, refunds too low to pay. So those are the two common reasons why you want to be able to process your own payments is having your own payment processors in place. Me, I'm using Square. They're versatile, they're easy to set up, easy to get approval, and I'm able to use multiple business accounts using Square by setting up multiple locations. And so these are all the things that I cover with my coaching clients to help them have a full-fledged, too legit to quit business on the front end, as well as one day on the back end. The back end deals with having employees one day, where you processing payroll. And so that's considered the back end to me. And having the tools and resources needed to work virtually with clients in all 50 states is what I help you make happen as well. And so the term virtually is something new that popped up over the last few years, and a lot of people tied to software. And some people don't really understand that virtual has nothing to do with software. Virtual just is all about a way we do business with clients that's not in our face, that's not in our presence, but still gives us the ability to work with them, get their taxes done, and get paid. That's the simple version of virtual/remote, which we've been doing that for years because we've had clients in so many different states for so many years, way before technology has even grown to what it is now, that working with clients in different states is nothing new to us. So when it comes to work with clients in Michigan and New York and Arizona and Vegas and Mississippi and Tennessee and all these other places is nothing new. So being able to service them is nothing new, but the technology has gotten better that makes that process more secure when it comes to sending and receiving documentation, which is vital. And then as a tax preparer, tax professional, you are mandated to have a data security plan in place that's written out that's going to let them know how you're going to protect your client's data from theft. That's mandatory. We help our clients with all those aspects of running and operating a business and being in compliance. And I'll see you in my next video.